Yeah, well, actually, I was really excited to come here. Diamanto invited me to be a visiting professor to the centre, and I have very common interests in entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial learning and entrepreneurship education, and that's an area of specialism for the centre. And so, obviously, I'm extremely excited to get here and see the programs, the faculty, and all of the really amazing research projects that are going on here. I emigrated from the UK to the US. I've been working in entrepreneurship education for nearly 20 years now. I've been a serial founder of entrepreneurship programs. I've gone from different universities to found the centre and to also help develop the entrepreneurship program there. And I felt that it was a really great opportunity to move abroad and to broaden my horizons, building entrepreneurship programs in the US. And so I decided to move abroad and to do that in the US context. And so, as a consequence, I've really started to build a strong research portfolio in entrepreneurship education and learning. And I have all sorts of different interests in entrepreneurship education at the moment. I'm looking at doctoral education and how we train professors to teach. We're also doing some history work on looking at the UK and its history in entrepreneurship education. And then in the learning space, I'm currently looking at how we train corporate entrepreneurs to become more effective as they develop entrepreneurial ventures inside corporations. It's always an exciting exciting program to be involved in because everybody's thinking about doing something new. It's such an opportunistic, optimistic subject in the sense of really trying to examine the problems of the future and solve those problems through acting in the present and coming up with really cool entrepreneurial ideas. And young people, when they get involved in entrepreneurship, get so passionate and so involved and so excited about the things that they want to do. And ultimately, we need entrepreneurs to address things like climate change, demographic changes in the world that we're going to be facing in the future, and many of the other problems that we face. And so entrepreneurship is just an exciting place to be an educator and to be involved in working with young people as they come up with ventures and launch them, and also learn entrepreneurial skills that they can apply in their careers. Yeah, so lots of synergies. I mean, obviously, SKJCE is one of the top entrepreneurship programs in the Scandinavian region and certainly in the world in general. And so, for me, just to have an opportunity to work with a large number of entrepreneurship professors and students that are really passionate about entrepreneurship education and learning is a really positive development. But obviously, the main focus for me is I'm very interested in entrepreneurial learning and entrepreneurship education, and there's a group of researchers within the centre that are very strong in that area. And so we're looking at all sorts of possibilities for developing programs and research and PhD supervision, which will see us develop some really interesting research projects in the future. But also I can learn a lot here. There's many things about sustainability and the blue economy that I can apply in the US context, where we're maybe a little less focused on those aspects of entrepreneurship. And I certainly, I'm looking forward to taking some of the ideas that I've seen here and some of the programs I've seen here and apply them into the US context.